Food stamps has been a popular topic throughout the country and here at home, especially in terms of fraud.
WVVA's Kathleen Stone joins us now live for an in-depth look. Kathleen.
Thanks, guys. Taxpayer dollars go toward funding government welfare programs, but how many recipients actually need this assistance? I looked into food stamp fraud application process and found some loopholes that open the door for some residents to receive more than they may need. Food stamp fraud is a growing issue, and whether people are selling them or simply lying about how much they need, it's costing you, the taxpayer, millions.
That's our tax money. That's our government program that's supposed to be for use to help put food on someone's table. So if someone thinks somebody is misusing that, we encourage them to report it to us.
We looked locally into the process of signing up for SNAP or food stamps, and we found that there are a few cracks in the system.
In our application process, they're asked all the members of the household income. So if they don't report spouse being in the home, the spouse is working, and then they're saying they're like a single mom, they're receiving for a single mom and kids when actually the spouse is there and he's making money.
How do you all miss that they're lying?
The federal regulations tell us that on certain things we have to accept their statement, and they don't actually ask for a verification.
In some cases, if they aren't telling the truth about how much assistance they need, they are buying things with their card and selling them.
What we're starting to see a little more of is people who are taking their food stamp cards and trying to sell them for cash or take them to a pawn shop and get money for them.
DJ's Pawn Shop in Claypool Hill experienced this firsthand.
It was a situation when we had a younger new employee who was in training, had a customer kind of had a high credit rating inside of our pawn shop. Based upon his credit rating, the computer had approved a purchase regardless of the actual property. So whenever I had closed out the books at the end of the day and found that the property was actually not a gift card or some kind of card, it was an actual EBT card, we reported it to our local sheriff.
Do you think that he knew what he was doing?
I wasn't part of the transaction, but I do feel that he was doing an advance on his EBT card at our business, meaning he needed the money before the actual funds hit his EBT card.
Has this gentleman come in and done other business with you all since this encounter?
No, actually, I'm not familiar with what's happened. We have lost contact with him since this case has happened.
We asked a fraud investigator for Tazewell County, Lynn Campbell, how they handle fraud cases.
We will get the verifications first, make sure that what we are looking at is accurate, and then we will contact the person and ask them about the facts in case we've misread it or in case they have misunderstood or something like that. We always double check with the person.
So if you're caught tampering with your actual food stamp application, then you could lose 20% of your funds until they're paid back.
We do have to take the actions to court, are very proactive. We do have convictions. We are very proactive. It's not right. Go after welfare fraud. It's not right.
Now, here's how the process works. If, for example, you are caught fraudulently receiving more money than you qualify for, you are no longer able to receive food stamps for yourself. Other members in your household still qualify, but your money is taken out. Say you receive $2,000 a month when you only qualify for $1,000, then 20% of your monthly earnings will be taken out from your food stamp funds. Each member in your household will then have to give that money back until it is paid back. Guys, back to you.
All right, Kathleen Stone, thank you very much for that report. Today